Lion Brand Baby Soft yarn I bought. So I bought 6 skeins total. I bought two 3-packs. So 3 skeins of Twinkle and 3 skeins of Pastel print. So in a previous video, I'd already shown these two. So this is the Peach Poncho in the Twinkle colorway with the yarn held 4 times to make it super bulky. And this is the Baby Soft Cardigan in the Pastel print along with the Bernat yarn, and this is held double. This Bernat yarn I actually bought when I first started knitting. Started knitting in high school, and I asked my mom to teach me because she's a pretty good knitter. She refused because she said I was supposed to be studying for SATs. Very classic, I feel like, Asian mom response. So I asked my friend and her mom to teach me. So my friend bought me knitting needles and yarn. She bought me eyelash yarn, which is probably the worst yarn to start to knit on because the fringe of the eyelash ends up getting wrapped around the needles, and then you can't tell if that's where the actual like skeleton part of the yarn is. So then you end up knitting like eyelashes that just like poof, and then you drop stitches, and then you can't see because of all the eyelashes. Yeah, so then I ended up buying this yarn. It was like a baby yarn, and I made a scarf out of it. I think I made one for my grandma, one for me. And then I wore it for a while, but then I felt like it kind of was a little too young-ish. Doesn't make sense to give it to my grandma. And of course, like my first scarf was like super wobbly, and I was dropping and adding stitches unknowingly. And so I'm trying to repurpose it. And so those two, I made those two. And then I made her this cardigan. It's called the Jiffy Pop Cardigan. And it has, the yarn is held double for this, so it knits up pretty fast. Made this when she was still in the NICU. I also made her like this super preemie little itty bitty cardigan that she like actually never fit into because the size I made it, like at that time she wasn't even wearing clothes. She had too many wires. But I can't find it, so I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. And then I made her this sweater. The pattern is called French Macaroon. It's a free pattern. And I did Twinkle and then Pastel print. So it doesn't, and there's actually a little bit of pastel print up here. It doesn't look that dramatic. I made her a second one out of like yarn I had laying around, so it's supposed to be like a dramatic stripe on top. I also didn't pay attention, and this is the wrong side. It's supposed to look like this, but I was not paying attention, and so it looks like this. And then it has like a button with a little tabby in the back. But super easy to knit. You just start at the bottom. It's knit front and back separately, and then you just seam it together. So what do I want to say? Oh yeah, you just start it off, knit garter stitch, do a cable cast on for the sleeves, continue knitting garter stitch, and I think the top part you join with the 3 needle bind off Kitchener stitch thing. But pretty fast because it's baby clothes. They're so small. So I knit that. And then I knit her some booties. I knit her these ones when she was still in the NICU. She's never worn them. I don't think they would stay on her feet. She's able to like kick out of cuff socks and all sorts of things, so these would never stay, but they look really cute. And then I did also make her a second set of this. Also a free pattern, I'll link it below. So it's garter stitch on the bottom, and then it's stockinette with pretty rapid decreases, and then a ribbing on the top. And then I usually cuff them on her because I did like a regular bind off, so this part's kind of tight, so try to keep it on her foot. It doesn't work. She's very good at kicking her little shoes off. So yeah, that's all the things I've made. I still have a little bit of the pastel print yarn left. So the Twinkle, I used up making this, and I actually ran out a little bit, so these ties are a little bit short. And then I still have like a tiny bit of the pastel print left, but I don't know if I can use it to make anything except for maybe a little bit of color work or something. I don't know. So yeah, those are all the things I made with the Lion Brand Baby Soft yarn. I have to say it's pretty soft. And like this one has been through the washer and dryer. And this part got caught on like the Velcro of her swaddle, so it's super fuzzy. But I mean, overall, it's super easy to work with. It's soft, not itchy. She doesn't mind it at all, and really good value. Yeah, so I liked it. And yeah, that's all the things. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, I guess. I'm really just trying to keep track for myself. So, yeah, always appreciate comments. What have you guys made baby clothes wise? Because I'm always looking for ideas because I think my new thing is making baby clothes because it's so fast. All right.